The 1990s, a decade of dial-up, Doc Martens, and dynamic change. In Hollywood, the studio system was humming, but audiences were hungry for something new. The established stars of the 80s were still bright, but a seismic shift was underway. A new generation was knocking, ready to redefine fame, talent, and what it meant to be a movie star. And leading that charge were three names that would soon become globally recognized, household fixtures, and eventually Hollywood royalty: Julia Roberts, Brad Pitt, and Leonardo DiCaprio. Their rise wasn't just about hit movies. It was about capturing the zeitgeist, blending raw talent with undeniable charisma, and navigating the often treacherous path from rising star to enduring icon. Segment 1. Julia Roberts, America's Sweetheart. It arguably started with a smile and a laugh that could light up the entire screen. In 1990, Julia Roberts became an overnight sensation with Pretty Woman. She wasn't just playing a character. She was Vivian Ward for millions. Vulnerable, charming, captivating. It's all been a bit whirlwind. You just hope people enjoy the film. Enjoy it they did. Pretty Woman wasn't just a hit. It was a cultural phenomenon, cementing Roberts as the queen of the romantic comedy. Throughout the 90s, she delivered hit after hit. Sleeping with the Enemy, The Pelican Brief, My Best Friend's Wedding, Notting Hill. She possessed an accessibility, a relatability that made audiences feel like they knew her. The media dubbed her America's Sweetheart, a title she wore with a mixture of grace and guarded privacy. Her 90s style was effervescent, often reflecting the romantic comedy sunshine of her roles. Big hair, power suits, girl-next-door charm. Today, that effervescence has matured into a sophisticated elegance. While she still flashes that billion-dollar smile, Roberts is now an Oscar winner, a respected veteran who carefully chooses her projects, balancing blockbuster appeal with dramatic depth, proving that sweetness can evolve into lasting strength. Segment 2. Brad Pitt, the heartthrob who wanted more. Then there was Brad Pitt. He exploded into the collective consciousness with a small but unforgettable role in 1991's Thelma and Louise. The cowboy hat, the abs, the charm. Hollywood had found its new golden boy, its definitive heartthrob. You know the attention is flattering, but you really want people to focus on the work. And Pitt seemed determined from the start to prove he was more than just a pretty face. While roles like Legends of the Fall leaned into his romantic lead image, he quickly pivoted, seeking out complex, often darker roles. David Fincher's gritty thriller, Seven, showed a brooding intensity. Terry Gilliam's 12 Monkeys earned him his first Oscar nomination and showcased a frantic, quirky energy. And 1999's Fight Club became a cult classic, cementing his status as an actor willing to take risks and challenge audience expectations. His 90s look often reflected the decade's trends, sometimes clean-cut, sometimes rocking longer hair, and a touch of grunge. But beneath the changing hairstyles was a clear ambition. Today, Brad Pitt isn't just a movie star. He's an Oscar-winning actor and a powerhouse producer through his company, Plan B Entertainment. He champions unique voices in challenging films. The heartthrob evolved into a respected craftsman, a pillar of the industry whose choices carry weight. Segment 3. Leonardo DiCaprio, from teen idol to titan. And then came Leo. Leonardo DiCaprio showcased prodigious talent early on, earning an Oscar nomination for What's Eating Gilbert Grape while still a teenager. But it was Baz Luhrmann's vibrant Romeo plus Juliet in 1996 that catapulted him into the stratosphere of teen idolatry. Young, intense, impossibly handsome, Leo mania swept the globe. And then came Titanic, 1997. The film wasn't just a movie, it was a global event, an obsession. As Jack Dawson DiCaprio became the romantic ideal for a generation, the king of the world, the level of fame was staggering, almost suffocating. It's overwhelming. You try to stay grounded, focus on the acting itself. Many young stars buckle under that kind of pressure, but DiCaprio made a conscious choice. He used the immense leverage Titanic gave him not to chase easy paychecks, but to pursue complex roles with visionary directors. The late 90s marked the beginning of a deliberate pivot towards the serious, acclaimed actor he would become. His 90s style was pure teen dream. Floppy blonde hair, often casual, capturing that youthful angst and romance. Today, that boyish intensity has matured into a commanding screen presence. He's Martin Scorsese's modern muse, an Oscar winner, a dedicated environmental activist, and one of the most selective and respected actors working. He carefully cultivates his career, proving that teen stardom can be a launchpad, not a limitation. Julia Roberts, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio. Three distinct paths, three unique brands of stardom, all forged in the crucible of the 1990s. What set them apart? Talent, undoubtedly. Charisma, undeniably. But also smart choices, an ability to navigate the treacherous waters of fame, to evolve beyond their initial personas, and to align themselves with great filmmakers. Their 90s styles, the big hair, the grunge influences, the heartthrob looks, are now snapshots in time. Today they present a polished, mature image, reflecting their status as industry veterans. They didn't just survive the transition from the 20th to the 21st century. They thrived. They proved that true star power isn't fleeting. It endures, it adapts, and it continues to shape the landscape of Hollywood. The 90s may be over, but the superstars it launched still shine brightly. They captured our attention then, and remarkably, decades later, they still hold it. That's the enduring power of a true superstar.